Obviously, I like to watch my team, but Edwin, oh my goodness. Is that going to hit the bear? Is that over the score? How far is that one? How far is that? We hit one 482 with Miguel. That one is 492. Yo, what's going on, everybody? We're back with another video. We're 9-1. We're going for this 12 wins. It's Max Scherzer. Realistically, I'm only going for the BR season program. Because if we get 12 wins, we get 20 points, which will put us at 92 versus 72. And so yeah, we're gonna go for this. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, boys. I'm 9-1, right? I'm only doing this literally for the BR program to get that 20 because Max Scherzer sells for like 10K or whatever, so this is pointless. So this video is going to be a little bit different. It's still going to be cuts and stuff, still going to have music, but instead of more focusing on the game, I'm just going to talk about some stuff realistically about the channel and everything. So I'm going to be honest, this is going to be different than the other videos, so if you guys are not interested in that, that's totally okay. And if you guys are willing to stick around and listen to some things that I'm going to talk about, just random stuff, depending on how long this video is, it will still be, you know, I don't want like a 50-minute video. If you guys are interested in like 50-minute videos or 30 minutes or whatever, I don't even know, then maybe. I'm not just going to upload something completely non-edited, of course, but maybe at some point I will. Okay, well, I've been talking forever because this dude doesn't know how to, like, can we move on, dude? I'm not, like, I just want to win the 3 games and be done, or lose and be done. But instead, we're still paused. We're still paused. What are we doing? If you load up, why are you pausing for this long? Why? What, do you have to go to the bathroom? You couldn't have gone to the bathroom before? Like, did your mom just call you? It's literally it's 5 a.m. Eastern, 3 a.m. my time, 2 a.m. Pacific time. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're not going anywhere unless you're out of the country, I guess. But like, why would I be playing with someone who's out of the country? You know what I'm saying? Like, more than likely, you're in my time zone. Like, what are you doing? What was I gonna talk about? Yo, Machado, can we get him? Okay, so I will be talking things like this. Kind of interested in posting other games. Madden's coming out. I usually play Madden a lot. I usually do. All my friends, they know Madden is usually my game. I do not have any sort of desire, honestly, to play Madden. Is that saying I'm not gonna give it a shot? No, I'll give it a shot. I just don't see me personally having as much fun with Madden this year as others. Maybe, because it'll be a new game and whatever. I'm gonna be playing it on next gen. If you guys would be interested in me posting some about that, I can do that. But I really don't know, man. I really don't know. I for some reason, Madden this year, for whatever reason, I don't know what it is. It has no. Hold on. This is the guy who sent me an image. He ended up going 12-0. So congratulations, my guy. Okay. I mean, we're spreading positivity here. That's what we do, boys. We spread positivity. I hope I never spread negativity. That is my goal. Never spread negativity. Unless it's about EA and Madden because they deserve all the negativity. You know what I'm saying? Realistically. Why'd that guy send me? Why'd that guy send that to me? Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Back to Madden. Madden content, boys. Madden content. Would you guys be interested in seeing that? I don't even know if I do it on this channel or another channel. I am thinking about making another channel. I don't know. Very interesting, because Xerxes talked about how if you're gonna post other games, you should make a second channel. But I want to post a bunch of different things, so I don't know, like, should I make a channel per game? You know, get what I'm saying? And then ScoMo even talked about, like, he was saying how on his Madden channel, I think he started posting MLB, and he was saying, he was like, I wish I didn't, because if I just stuck to Madden on that one and then made a new one with MLB, it would have been okay. More 2K and FIFA when they come out. I mean, I guess if a lot of you really wanted to see Madden, I guess I could try to get into Madden, but Anyways, if there's any other games that you would be interested, I guess, new games, like I'm going to be playing FIFA, I'm going to be playing 2K. I'm still going to post MLB. Let me say that too. I'm still going to post MLB. I want to be MLB daily no matter what, because I love MLB and I love this game and I just want to keep posting it. I want to grow in this community. But it is interesting. I do play other games and I just didn't know if people would be interested in seeing that type of stuff or not. JD just hit a home run? He did. Wow. Okay. Well, that's 2. Hopefully this guy just ends up quitting, so it'll make the video shorter. Also, if you guys aren't interested in seeing any other content besides MLB, please let me know as well. Like, both will help. it will be nice to know. Yes, I can just try it out and post it and whatnot, but it will be nice to know what people would want. So if you guys don't care for anything but MLB content, that's perfectly fine, because I love MLB. I love posting MLB. I will only post MLB if that's what the audience wants. And then I will make other channels, and then if people want to go there and see that, that's perfectly fine. I don't know. I still might just make another channel no matter what. You know, I haven't specifically thought about what I wanted to do. This is just me thinking out loud. But I can also see YouTube algorithm-wise, where if your audience isn't built like that, which I've built my audience on MLB, and we've only pretty much posted MLB. I have some UFC videos earlier, which I'll talk about that. Random. Also, this video might be super long if I'm going to play 3 games of BR and talk this much. Like, this might be like a 30-minute, maybe hopefully I can get it down to 20. Maybe I can take out all the absolute junk I just talk for no reason. And maybe I can cut this down to more, hopefully. I just need to make sure I'm only talking through gameplay, I guess, and not through the pause screens, because I don't want to add those in, because that'll just make everything so much longer for no reason. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm thinking out loud now. Let's see what else. I don't know when this video is coming out, but I am competing in the MLB tourneys that have been announced by MLB. I will be competing in those. So the first one will be end up this weekend, which is July 24th, 25th or something like that. So I'll be competing in those. We'll see how they go. I don't think the first one will go very well because I haven't played very much Legend, but hopefully the ones in August, I would have played enough Legend by then that I'll get used to it, that I might be able to make somewhat of a run. I don't expect to do any serious damage, but like the first day you're supposed to play 6 games of 3-inning games, best of 1 3-inning games. I'd hope out of 6 I can win at least half. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I hope. Now, to like qualify to day 2, you're probably gonna have to win like all 6, because at least 128 people are gonna win all 6 probably. So I hope I can at least win like 3. Like, I'd be okay with 3. Who easily win 4, 5, 6 games easily. I'm just not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Anyways. Oh my gosh, my pitcher got a hit, so D's gonna score. That's wild. That is wild. Okay, so I have some UFC videos, man, that people have been, that I've posted, like shorts and whatnot. I think they're still on there. I don't know. But I have so many videos privated that at some point, like when I hit like maybe like 10K subs, I don't even know. Just at some point. Oh my gosh, Bryce Harper. Yo, I'm trying to talk and Bryce just went off and hit an absolute laser of a home run. I have videos privated, so I can definitely go through a bunch of old videos. They're like bad, boys. They're bad. They're bad. Like, they're horrible. They're really bad. And they're from MLB. One of them I played Mighty Goat in like MLB 1918 or something, and I recorded it and I have it and I played Mighty Goat. But they're like, they're not solid. They're not solid content. But that content was really, really bad for sure. Crazy. But anyways, let me get a little, I'm getting a little off sidetrack. I know for sure, what the fluff, dude? I'm just trying to talk and the most ridiculous things are happening right now. I know for sure I do want to make a second channel that's specifically around MMA. I haven't made it yet. And I'll make a post about it because I want to do a lot of things. Like, I love playing the UFC game. I used to be top 100 in the UFC game, season 1. We were top 100 for a bit, and then I stopped playing, and then, yeah, so, you know, I wasn't too bad at the game. First off, I gotta worry just about this channel, too. Like, this channel's #1 priority. Let me make that clear. If I were to make any other channels, those would be second. I would make sure I had a video out on this channel first before the other channel. But I want to start pushing towards other channels. A lot of people ask me about streaming, a lot of new people, and I did stream that one time. A lot of new people and a lot of, you know, we're gaining new subscribers at a really good rate all the time, and people just want to see me stream, and that's the thing. I've tried streaming, and I'm not saying that streaming doesn't work, but I just don't have a schedule. Like, I cannot schedule streams and be like, hey, every Monday, Tuesday, or every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm gonna be live, right? So I don't really know when I'm gonna be live. But I will say, I will always make those community posts of when I go live a couple days before. And if you want, we just won that game, I didn't even realize. If you guys want to check that out, I think you have to turn on all notifications. Like, even if you click the bell, it's only personalized noties. You have to turn it on for all noties to get the community posts. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in me streaming, which I understand that a lot of you are, I will be trying to stream more. I don't have a set schedule, like I said, but I will be posting on my community post, the community tab, of when I go live. Like the day before I go live, I'll be announcing like, hey, we're going live tomorrow at this time, yada, yada, yada. And not all of them will be viewer streams, like me playing against viewers. Some of them will be BR streams, ranked season streams, and whatnot. Did I just talk through everything in the first game, bro? I just basically... I thought Machado just hit a home run. Please, Machado, please be safe at second, though. Okay, you are. Solid. Comment down below, like, if you guys are at this point, man, comment down below, like, what are your favorite sports besides baseball? And is baseball even your favorite sport? Kind of like MLB The Show, and you started watching me, and you found me, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna watch. Because I will say, baseball is not my favorite sport. My favorite sport, personally, for me, is basketball. I love basketball. Love basketball. Shoot, dude. Oh god. Go back to home. Go back to third. Go back to home. Go back to home. Go back to home. Go back to third. Should be safe at third. Oh my gosh, he's still out because he's so slow. That sucks. I'm a Warriors fan. People always make fun of me of why I'm a Warriors fan, and it's the same mother fluffin' reason I tell everybody. I'm a Duke fan. My family's always been a Duke fan. My dad grew up as a Duke fan. So, because of that, I was born into being a Duke fan. Seth Curry played for Duke. Now Steph Curry had already played at Davidson, and Davidson played Duke one time. I think maybe his last year there, junior year when they made the run to the tourney. But they played him, and I was like, dang, I kind of like this Steph Curry. Right? I kind of like Steph. He was a shooter, small guy, right? I could relate. I was a small guy. Then he had that awesome March Madness run, and I was like, dang, Steph Curry is awesome. Like, I did think that. He went to the NBA. He was the Warriors. I kind of followed him a little bit. I was nothing crazy. But then when he goes to the Warriors, his brother Seth, who was at, it's not Harvard, it's motherfluffin', oh my gosh. I can't think of it. I'm not going to cut this because you guys will think I looked it up. It's not Harvard. It's not Princeton. It's not Houston. It's motherfluffin', it's not Hofstra. It's motherfluffin'. Now, the minute he comes to Duke, like, if you come to Duke, it doesn't matter who you are, whatever, as long as you don't do anything crazy, because if your name is Rashid Suleiman, and you got in trouble for a certain case, and then you ended up going to Maryland because of it, yada, 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 whatever, you got kicked off the team, right? But if you don't do anything crazy like that, you're a fan of mine. I loved Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen, I know, was not the smartest guy on the court because he would trip people. But so Seth Curry came to Duke, and I was like, dang, I really like the Curry brothers now because one's at Duke, and Duke has been my childhood favorite college. Like, ever since I was little, I always had Duke stuff. I'm sure even as a baby, I was wearing Duke stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just been in our family the entire time that, like, we just love Duke. So the whole family loves Duke. And D. Gordon's going to get inside the park home run as I'm talking about this. Seth Curry comes to Duke. I was like, okay, now I like the Curry bros. So from there, now I was like my favorite player, my favorite player now in the NBA, which I already did like him a little bit in college, is Steph Curry. And so I was like, cool, I'm going to be a Warriors fan. Steph Curry, awesome. I was also a big Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant fan. I still owned Warriors stuff too, but in middle school more, I would say I was definitely more of a Kevin Durant fan. I was more of a Kevin Durant fan. And I did like Curry at that point still, but I was just more of a Durant Thunder guy. That's just what it was. I liked Russell Westbrook as well. Then I want to say, 2015 is the first year they win it. Right? They win the 2015 championship. So they won 2014, 2015, which was my junior year. I remember this moment specifically. I want to say it's 2013 playoffs, and I hope it is. It's like 2013, Steph Curry playing against the Nuggets. He puts up 22 points in the third quarter. I remember watching that live because I'm from Colorado, so the Nuggets were in the playoffs. And that was the moment where I watched that live, and he scored those 22 points, and it was so electric that I was like, okay, now I'm a Curry fan. It was also Seth Curry of me liking Steph Curry. So I still like Steph Curry and I like Durant, but once I saw that, I was like, you know what? Now, like, Curry is my favorite player. But I was a Durant fan, a Thunder fan, which is crazy because I was a Thunder fan before I was a Warriors fan. Then Curry has that. I watched that. I was like, this is awesome. So now I start liking them. And then he also had a crazy play. I think it was even right after he beat the Nuggets, he played the Spurs. He had this crazy thing where the ball was on the ground and he shuffles it and shoots a 3, and he was just going off. They ended up losing against the Spurs, but he played really, really well. Didn't even realize that I actually watched Klay play in college because he went to the... Alright, so let's continue what I was talking about. As we're 11-1 and we're going for the 12 win. I didn't even realize I actually watched Klay Thompson, and I even think Draymond Green. They came to March Madness and they played in Denver. I know I watched Klay because he was at Washington State. And I watched him, and I think I watched Draymond at Michigan State as well. But I didn't even realize that I watched them in college, right? But then when you start to like a team, and you're like, okay, like Klay, you're like, okay, he went to Washington State. Yeah, they had Harrison Barnes from UNC, which was really, really tough. I was a Duke fan, so that was tough. I remember when they drafted him, I was like, dang. I was like, he's a good player, but kind of wish he wasn't on the Warriors. Once you're like, dang, okay, so I did see Klay live, and I didn't even know it, but I was like, that's kind of cool. Like, that's kind of cool, for whatever reason it was. And when Steph Curry was at Duke, this is, I think I might have even been in middle school, maybe in high school. Still cannot remember where he went to motherfluffing college before then, and I'm upset about it, and I'm probably going to look it up, and I'm going to be upset. It's really tough when you tell people that you're like, I'm a Warriors fan, and like I said, I was a Thunder fan, and then they get Durant. When you're a fan in 2019 and people have known you, like my friends have known me, and they're like, no, you didn't start liking the Warriors until they started winning. And I was like, what? Like, no shot. Like, I was like, no. The first time I owned my a Curry jersey was even before they won the title. So, like, I had, you know what I'm saying? Like, I bought it before then. I didn't just hop on the bandwagon because Durant went there. Like, I liked him before Durant went there. It's just odd that my favorite player before Durant, like before Curry, was Durant, and then he joined Curry. Like, I don't know. Maybe I can just predict the future. You know what I'm saying? I got a short where I can predict the future, so maybe that's it. So my favorite team in the NBA is the Golden State Warriors. People call me bandwagon, which is fine. I know people do, and that's okay. And people can think that, because when I tell them my favorite football team, you can't tell me I bandwagon on it, because it's the Washington football team, and we have sucked forever. They've been bad. Why am I a Washington football team fan? I'm just going through all my motherfluffing sports. Actually, before that, let me just talk about like baseball. I think you guys know I'm a Padres and Rockies fan. I have family in San Diego, so we're a Padres fan. I've loved Machado. I liked him when he was in Baltimore. My dad also liked him when he was in Baltimore a little bit, so we're that. They love Tatis. We own so much Padres gear, it's ridiculous. And then we're Rockies fans because we're from Colorado, and we live in Colorado. So those are the two teams there. But I'm a fan of a bunch of MLB players, like you said, like Bryce Harper, Ohtani, Mike Trout, Ronald Acuna. I mean, that's who I have. I have headbands of Aaron Judge, Chris Bryant. Just got a Tatis one. I have a Tatis jersey. So like, I also am a guy who's very player oriented as well. Like, even in the NBA, I'm a Golden State Warriors fan. I want Curry to do great, and I want Klay to do great. Obviously, I want the whole team to do well at the same time. But there's just a lot of guys. Also, you know what's crazy? I was a D'Angelo Russell fan when he was in Brooklyn. I was actually a D'Angelo Russell fan when he was in LA, but I didn't buy a jersey of him until he was in Brooklyn. And then after I buy a jersey of him in Brooklyn, next year he goes to Golden State. So maybe I can just predict. But yeah, so I have a ton of jerseys, like, of NBA players, of baseball players, and I'm very player oriented, and I just like watching sports, man. If there's a good baseball game on, I'll watch it. Like, I love the Padres, but watching the Padres and Dodgers anyways, and Miguel Sano just sent that to the fucking moon. That's insane. The Padres and Dodgers series are just so much fun to watch. He hit that 482. That might be one of my farthest home runs. That's crazy. I don't even know if that ball landed, but it's because, like, they're just fun to watch. They're good baseball teams in general. I like watching the Giants and the Dodgers play, man. They just played the other night, and the Dodgers hit a walk-off, so that was pretty, that was very, like, fun to watch. And so I just watch a bunch of baseball games as well. Obviously, I like to watch my team, but Edwin, oh my goodness, is that gonna hit the bear? Is that over the score? How far is that one? How far is that? We hit 482 with Miguel. That one is 492. Is that one of the farthest home runs? I just hit a 482 and then a 492. What the fluff? That might be my longest home run. I don't know if I've ever hit one farther than 492 or even 500, like, in online. I want to know. What's the farthest home run you guys have hit? Have you guys hit one over 500? Because that's ridiculous. I just like watching sport. I like watching that. And then UFC, MMA, man. I love watching MMA. Seriously invested in MMA the last like maybe 4 or 5 years. But I used to always watch some of the big fights. I really got into MMA, UFC when Brock Lesnar first came. Because we were huge WWE fans, so when Brock Lesnar came and he fought Frank Mir for the first time, my parents, they ended up buying. I remember we had Outback Steakhouse, okay? So we had Outback Steakhouse. We got crab legs from Outback Steakhouse. We sat upstairs. This is so random that I have this memory because it's like 2009 or something. 2008, 2007? 2009 maybe? Outback Steakhouse. We had crab legs and we were watching the fight. And it was Frank Mir and Brock Lesnar. I just remember watching that and I was like, yo, I kind of like UFC. But I would only watch really Brock Lesnar fights. So anytime Brock Lesnar fought, we would watch. If not, we wouldn't watch, which is fine. But that's kind of when I got, introduced into that. And then I would say maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I started watching any UFC I can. I got ESPN Plus now because I just want to watch all the UFC I can, man. I'll even go back and watch old fights and catch up on things. And I listen to MMA podcasts. Weighing in with Josh Thompson and motherfluffin' John McCarthy, which if you guys don't follow MMA, you guys are probably like, dude, what are you even talking about? I'm sorry. This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to talk about random things, man. I just go on tangents, talk about random things, let it be. I don't even know how I'm going to edit this video because this is such a different style than I do. I usually just talk about the game. But like I said, I had no interest in Max Scherzer, so I don't really care. And actually, it's kind of worked out well. Now we've given up another home run, so now it's 3-2. But anyways, yeah, MMA, love it. It's pretty much like I like so many fighters that any fight that happens, majority of the time on like paper, like on a pay-per-view card, right? On a main card or even some prelims, like I'll always be like, all right, this is the guy I kind of want to root for in this. Like I'll always just have a guy to root for pretty well and whatnot and pretty closely and stuff. And like Justin Upton, what the fluff? Yo, this is turned into a game because we have no outs and now he has a runner on third and I need to, okay, hold on. That very late turns into a triple. Gotta love it. JD. I mean, he's gonna throw him out at home even if he tried to go home. That's why I'm gonna make an MMA channel because at some point because that's something I for sure want to make. I hope you guys enjoy this video. And again, let me know, man. If you would rather have the other commentary, I don't care if you're like, hey man, like I didn't mind that. I would rather have the other ones more often. Obviously, like I understand that. This is a definitely different vibe than my other videos for sure. And it's not that I want to go away from those. It's just like I've said, I like to be real with you guys. I did not care about Max Scherzer and going 12-1. The only reason I'm doing it is for the BR program. I could not care any less if I win this game or not. Obviously, I would like to get that 20, but if I don't, it is what it is. Because Max Scherzer's so low amount of stubs, I just don't care. So that's why I was like, you know what, let me try this out. And if people don't like it, and they're like, hey man, we don't like that, let's not do that, that's perfectly fine. And if people do like it, and maybe they're like, hey, that was different to have a different set of pace. Maybe we can do this every once in a while. And if people really, really like it, then I don't know what I'd do with that. That would be interesting. I don't have a plan if people really love this style versus the other. If Miguel Sano could hit a home run so I could be up by 2 runs, that'd be nice. But, if that's not the case, which it's not because we struck out, that's okay too. I'm tired because it's 3:45 in the morning and I've been playing for the last like 3 hours, so I'm definitely tired. I'd like to get this game over with so I could go to bed. Do y'all stay up late or not? And I know that that is possible that some of you guys are kids and you might have a bedtime, or maybe not so much a bedtime, but more like your parents might more be like, get mad at you if you stay up really late, which my parents used to as well when I was a kid. Like if I was playing video games and it was like midnight and they'd be like, you have to be up for school tomorrow. Like, what are we doing? And that's why I would get in trouble. They would never be like, hey, turn that thing off. Most of the time they could hear me and I would be loud and they'd be like, hey dude, you're being way too loud. Like, shut up. That was mostly it. We actually win. We actually just went 12-1. I just went motherfluffing 12-1. I could have gone 12-0, but I lost that one game to that guy who ended up going 12-0. So shout out to him, but we go 12-1. So, I mean, we're pretty close to Bryce Harper anyways, which he'll be on my team. And I think I'll probably end up selling him from the BR program, and hopefully we can get a 12-0 because anyways, we get Max Scherzer, who sells for like nothing, you know, but that's okay. Do you guys know what's actually crazy? I think they've changed the BR program because I swear, I 1000% swear in an earlier BR program, I didn't go 12-0 and I won 12 games and they gave me 20 and they didn't even give me 20 this time. So I just made a video looking like an absolute idiot this entire time, thinking I was going to get 20, but they didn't. But I swear in the past I didn't go 12-0, and I went 12-1, and they gave me 20. That's very interesting, because I felt like that's a thing, and you can tell me it's not a thing, I'm still not going to believe you, because I'm hard-headed, and I'm just going to be like, no, you're wrong. Fucking Liberty. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Balling is the happy pack. I'm not going to pull a diamond, because this game sucks. Okay. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed that video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy. If you guys enjoyed that type of commentary versus the other style, let me know. If not, also let me know that way. But because Max Scherzer was the 12-win reward, I really didn't care. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Anyways, peace.